Okay, so boom! The scene kicks off with Naruto, Yamato, and Killer Bee congratulating Naruto on mastering the ability to control the Nine Tails chakra. Naruto and Killer Bee over there turning up cause he unlocked the new DLC, while Yamato over there confused as hell. Naruto starts to give them the rundown on how he unlocked his new skin, but mid-sentence, he senses that somebody is in the room. He immediately calls out the intruder, and all of a sudden, the sword on Bee's back starts to grow larger. Then we see Kisame pop out of Samehada. Kisame is shocked that he got found out because he blended his chakra in with Samehada. But to be honest, I don't think any amount of chakra suppression can hide the stench that is emanating off your body. Look at how you look. I know he smells like expired tuna and dirty pond water. Realistically, Naruto's new Kurama chakra mode gives him elite sensory ability, so that's how he was able to scope him out so easily. Killer Bee's over there surprised that Kisame's even still alive since he thought he popped his cap off. So he starts interrogating him on how he's still alive, but Kisame not trying to answer too many questions because he got intel to deliver, so he slithers on out of there with Samehada. Naruto with his freshly unlocked abilities is not about to let him get away that easy, so he teleports to him in the speed of light and punches him right in his back. Yamato and Killer Bee see this and they immediately start gassing him up. They over there talking about some, oh my gosh, he's so fast, just like his father Minato. But the hype of the moment is quickly destroyed when Kisame brushes that punch off like it was nothing and slithers out the door. Naruto tries to chase him, but he can't because he got his foot stuck in the wall. Now he over there screaming, I can't get out, damn it. Nigga, if you don't Hulk smash the wall and chase after him, I know you not letting this stop you from the chase. If that was Sasuke running out that door, this man would have chopped off his whole leg just to go out there and chase him. He don't want this kill for real. The camera then cuts to Guy being peer pressured by these two other shinobis to look into this waterfall and confront his true self. Guy originally says no, but Buddy over here activates his instigating badge to get Guy to go to the waterfall. Hey, I understand, Guy, it's okay. If I was a sorry shinobi with no ninjutsu and a cut like that, then I wouldn't want to confront my true self either. Those few words alone was all Guy needed to hear, because he immediately jumps in front of the waterfall. But instead of meeting his true self, Kisame pops out the other side looking like a creature from the upside down. Like, I know he's supposed to be a fish boy, but what is that? Kishimoto was cooking something devious with his character design, cause something about his face just makes me itch. Guy immediately rushes at him and hits him with a hard kick to the face, sending him flying into some rocks. Guy's IQ is very questionable because for a second, he really thought that was his true self. But upon further inspection, he comes to the conclusion that it's a pufferfish. The other ninjas start cussing him out for being so dumb, but I'm honestly not even fazed. I'm used to Guy's IQ. You can't expect genius from a nigga with a bowl cut. But don't get it twisted though, because what he lacks up here, he packs down here. But not like that though, I'm talking about his hands. Samehada separates itself from Kisame and ends up running to Bee. So now they can see that it's Kisame, except they can tell that he's much weaker. Alright, this the last time I'ma comment on his looks, but look at this man. He looked like an aquatic roach. He had no choice but to be evil and join the Akatsuki. Like, imagine this nigga coming to save you from a house fire. Nah, I'd rather burn. I'm not coming with that creature. While all the ninjas are distracted looking at Bee and Samehada, Kisame slips under the water, swims over to Samehada, then grabs the handle to suck out the chakra from Bee. The two other ninjas try to warn him, but it's too late. Kisame already done sucked out everything he needed. This ninja tries to stop him by throwing these kunais at him, but Kisame blocks them with his arm, then begins to extract chakra out of him. It didn't even take 5 whole seconds for this man to drop to his knees. Them chakra reserves are shallow as hell, and while this one's getting drained, the other one over here just watching. Nigga, throw a shuriken or something, damn! But instead of taking action, he watches his comrade fall to his knees and then dips out the scene. Guy senses ready to throw hands at all times, so he charges in and hits him with a leaf hurricane. But like a ugly dude sliding into a dime's DM, that junk gets rejected. Now that Kisame's chakra is fully recharged, he activates his shark bomb jutsu and bodies Guy with his water shark while attempting to make an escape. The no-name ninja then starts yelling talk about some, he's fast and he's getting away, we gotta stop him. We? Oh, you speak French now, cause you can't mean we as in all of y'all. I just watch you turn on the jets just from seeing your partner drop to his knees. You not doing anything. But honestly, it don't even matter because we got a real go-getter on the squad. Guy steps up to the plate and tells them to step aside. He then immediately gets serious and opens up the 6th inner gate. Look at him, he's on timing. No talk, all action. That's a taijutsu king right there. Do not play with him. Killer Bee then enlarges his hand and launches Guy through the air. Now Guy up there soaring through the clouds, scoping the scenery out. He's trying his best to locate Kisame, but then he realizes he needs needs another boost. So what does this man do? He summons Franklin the turtle and says, I need to borrow your back. Then proceeds to Mario jump off of him, sending the turtle crashing into the ground. First off, I need to borrow your back? Pause. Secondly, this is disrespectful on so many levels. You're telling me these summons just living their life and can randomly be called in the middle of a battle at any time. Franklin even says, I haven't seen you in forever and this is what you called me for? His feelings are hurt. Being called upon just to be used as a trampoline is crazy. I might even put this over the time Sasuke summoned Manda just to protect him from an explosion, because this is nasty work. Kisame thinks he's in the clear now, so he summons a shark, regurgitates a scroll full of intel, then gives it to the shark and sends him on his way. But before the shark could even get far, Guy comes crashing down, ready to stop him in his tracks. Kisame not going out easy, so he activates his 1,000 hungry shark jutsu and sends them to Guy. But my man is not fazed in the slightest. Guy just standing in front of all of them, trying to scope out which shark got the intel. But he can't single it out, so instead he jumps in the air and starts punching so hard that friction causes fire to come out. Do you know how hard you gotta punch the air to create fireballs? Listen to the grunts this man is making. Guy is really just built different. Some of the sharks get destroyed by Guy's fireball blast, but it's still not enough to get rid of them all. Guy determines that he has to expand the blast radius, so he dives in the water and opens up the 7th gate. Kisame's over there looking at this transformation, and he starts giving Guy his flowers, but he says something that made me raise an eyebrow. A shinobi this skilled in taijutsu is rare, although I have known 2 others. I beg your pardon? 2 other what? Who are you talking about? Lee's nice. Guy's dad is nice, but they still not touching Guy, so who is Buddy talking about? Nah, cause he about to get me tight. Kisame ready to wrap this up, so he activates his super shark bomb jutsu. But to counter, Might Guy busts out his hirudora. Now Kisame's giant shark and Might Guy's giant tiger are charging at each other. And at first, Kisame had the biggest smile on his face. He knows that when his giant shark gets a hold of Guy's hirudora, all the chakra from that attack will get absorbed. But little does he know that it don't work. There's no way out of this one. This is why it's important to read the scouting report, because Might Guy's hirudora isn't fueled by chakra. It's fueled by the power of you. Might Guy's hirudora ends up completely overtaking Kisame's shark bomb and ultimately wipes all the other sharks out completely. The cameraman then pans to Yamato, Killer Bee, Naruto, and the no-name ninjas, seeing the explosion caused by Guy's attack. Everyone's confused as to what they're seeing, but Yamato lets them know that it's Guy's afternoon tiger attack, called the hirudora. Naruto's hating ass takes a second to digest that name and then says, Hirudora? What a lame name for a jutsu. I thought Guy Sensei wanted to sound like a young shinobi, not some old dork. Naruto, shut up with your hating ass. Where your parents at? Huh? How about that? Where are your parents? The hirudora turns out to be so strong that they end up feeling the blast radius from there. The blast starts to calm down, and then we see Guy Sensei standing over Kisame with the scroll in his hand like he just posterized him in that Game 7. Kisame is still baffled by Guy's hirudora, starts asking questions about the jutsu. Guy then tells him that the hirudora is taijutsu that doesn't use chakra. It's just an ordinary punch. Then he goes on to start explaining the exact mechanics of the punch, talking about it's a focused blast of pressurized air after initial compression. Alright nigga, that's enough. I don't need a whole science lesson on how it works. You wanna be Bill Nye so bad. Kisame then demands to know what the blue aura around him is, and Guy proceeds to tell him that it is sweat evaporating off of his skin. I honestly don't know if I should be impressed or disgusted, but honestly I'm a little bit of both. How hard are you to produce this much sweat? You only been fighting for damn near 5 minutes. Kisame then starts yapping, trying to delay his impending doom, talking about this is the 3rd time we've clashed and I can't believe you still have moves like this up your sleeve.
Although you don't seem to remember me.
But what makes this part really funny is how Guy just aired the message. He really left that junk unheard, didn't even bother responding. They just staring at each other, not saying a word, until Kisame twitches his thumb ever so slightly. But even that little movement was enough for Guy to punch him right in the stomach. After rearranging his guts, Guy hauls him back to the squad where Yamato restrains him with his wood style. The shinobi that got dropped in the beginning then tries to infiltrate the mind of Kisame to get intel. But before he can get anything useful, this fishman Kisame bit off his own tongue to will himself awake and prevent him from getting any intel. That boy is a ride or die for real. You see, this is someone you want to do crime with, cause he's gonna stay 10 toes down no matter what. Not me though, y'all stay safe. I'll stay half a pinky toe down at best. You're telling me I'm supposed to hug a 10-year sentence because of something you did? Yeah, I don't think so. Go ahead and bring me that Wendy's Baconator combo so I can start reading off them names. Even though Yamato was suppressing his chakra, Kisame off of pure strength alone breaks himself out the grips of Yamato's wood and then traps himself in a water prison. Guy tries to punch a hole through it, but he's unable to penetrate the barrier. So Yamato starts to boot up his wood style in an attempt to get him out, but both of their efforts are futile because Kisame has already made up his mind. This man proceeds to summon 3 sharks inside the water prison, then allows them to rip him into shreds, ultimately unaliving himself for good. Now everyone just standing there in disbelief, and eventually they start giving him his flowers. You know how it be after someone passes? Now they saying all the best things about them. He was such a sweetheart and a joy to be around. He didn't deserve this. What are you talking about? That man punched 3 babies in the dome and has 7 bodies in 6 different states. I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. Overall, A-tier fight. Kisame definitely put his skill, willpower, and determination on full display, but ultimately it was Guy and his squad that got the W in the end.
I don't really wanna know. Shorty telling me her name. I don't really wanna know. Had to wake up, go to work. I ain't really wanna go. God be with me on my side. He be with me on the low.